Hello everyone and welcome back once again. Hope everyone has had a fantastic weekend and a fantastic Sunday. Hello Phelan. Hello Brooke. Hello once again everybody.
What did you need?
Hope you are all doing fantastically well. I know that justice never sleeps. Hello Stephen. Hello everybody. Hope everybody is doing fantastically well. We are just rushing right back into the Dawnguard storyline. We're going to take down some skeletons. We're going to find that hidden garden. We're going to find, what's her name in the thing? We're going to find Valerica in the Soul Cairn. Cat. Cat. And remember to spam chat with the word taco and with the taco emoji. Sorry you didn't stream last night, you fell asleep. Yeah, I checked for it a couple of times. I figured it was just getting late and you had to get some sleep. All good, all good. Get to it when you can get to it. Hope you are doing fantastically well this evening. Hope everyone's had a good Sunday and a good weekend in general. We are just rushing right back in, picking up where we left off. INIGO and Lucien and Serana in tow. Karjo and Zayla, and I think we already have Miko. Camping with your aunt and uncle. Ooh, lovely. Already on it. Definitely tonight, is it? Ah. Yes, keep them tacos coming.
My brother said it is dead skin scratched from the arms of the gods. Maybe he was right. I hope not.
INIGO, you're a funny blue boy. Posted a short today. Ah. Fell asleep also. Well, famously, listening to my voice will put you to sleep. If anyone's feeling drowsy now, it's because I started streaming.
Sorry.
Oopsie. Hello. That's some spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, lovely. We didn't feel like cooking, so we just went to Publix and got some of these very good salmon dinners that you bake in the oven, 400 degrees for a little over half an hour. Oh, for the love of Chuck Norris. Everyone's trapping me in here. What just happened? Woo! Okay, there we go. I was about to say, that's it. Dawnguard DLC over. We're stuck here. We're going nowhere. Hello. Good to see everybody.
Yes?
So we got these salmon dinners with like some vegetables that roast along with them in the oven. Bake it for about half an hour or so. Delicious. And we got a little thing of crab cakes on the side. Had pizza. So good, homemade crust. Ooh. I was tempted to get a tombstone pizza while we were at the store picking up our little oven-baked seafood dinners. But I decided against it. Pizza is just currently not conforming to the healthier diet I'm trying to stick to. Lower sugar intake and whatnot. Ow. Stop running past obvious enemies. Whoa! Listen to the Elder Scrolls meme songs made by Young Scrolls. They are unironically really good. Can't say that I have. I'll have to check them out. When you have spaghetti, you put them brown and serve sausages in it. Cut them up first. Ooh. Yes, spaghetti is very good with sausage added. I like to add a generous amount of pepperoni and salami to the layers in lasagna. I don't know why more people don't do that. It's wonderful. And to me, it just seems obvious. Oops. Oh, I'm a technologically challenged idiot. Okay, come on. Not good enough to live in this stupid keep, am I? Stupid. I really should read this in an Elmo voice. Not good enough to live in this. Elmo, not good to live in that. Not good to...
This is the pit of despair.
This is the pit of despair. Not good enough to live in their stupid keep, am I? Stupid sods don't realize I've moved into the Undercroft and started taking control of their own death hounds. I'll get my revenge. How's that revenge thing working out for you? There's your revenge. Pharaoh vampire is always bald. Yes. Went for the deranged Britney Spears look for some reason. Boy, Britney Spears was messed up. Britney Spears was messed up for a while. Maybe she still is, I don't know. Britney, drop us a line. Let us know if you're doing better or if you're still insane. Hypothetical twittery. Elmo needs a cough drop, it seems. We could make a bright red elf and name him Elfo.
Elfo hates you. Elfo gonna cut off your face with a machete and get it. Elfo.
I can't do that voice without laughing enough. Thanks, Scat. She is actually good. Okay. She's doing better. World's smallest violin. Little known fact, Britain is a huge Mang fan. Not anymore. I just called her out. Ow. 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 Wow. Just going for maximum clumsiness and clunkiness this stream. I'm not a graceful player at this game. Britney Smears. She's got all the merch. Well, that'd be news to me. I didn't know I had merch. Ow. Picked up that potion of cure disease, thinking it was a healing potion. Whoops. Hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend. A wonderful Sunday. Hope life is treating you well. And if it isn't, as always, you're welcome to vent about it in chat here. But also remember to occasionally drop the word taco and drop the taco emojis. I don't know why. We were doing it with the word cat before. Let's do it with the word taco now and the taco emoji now. Britney Spears. That's what happened to the spear skill after borrowing. Ooh, big spider. Oh, INIGO. Wow. Arander's not playing around and Lucien's not playing around. Other half of the bridge is down. Unintentional rhyme that time. Sunday was holy today. Woo. Zayla, Zayla, Zayla. Thank you. Woo! Got a lot of door blockers with me tonight. It was full of holes. Wish the BTTV emotes were available so you could do Acapulco. Arrivederci. Apple Cat Run. Okay.
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
Somebody else injured themselves walking over bones? That's one of the dumbest ways you can hurt yourself in this game. Furkahar Courtyard.
We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no. happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks
Clearly nothing good happened.
well dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
Set up on your Discord. Oh, oh, it's me. I'm totally scat. Yeah, I already had a big successful channel and made another channel for some reason.
This was my mother's garden. Do you know how
Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Hello, Fist.
Master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this.
I am behaved, always am. And then we find the moon crest, and then we find the passageway, and then we find the laboratory, then we find Valerica. Something hidden in the maiden shadow mirror. Must get rid.
I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
Is she trying to tell us to subscribe to somebody on
I'm
YouTube?
telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
What's so special about the moon? Actually, what happened to the courtyard?
If I had to guess, I'd say
Hello,
the moment Mother
beautiful.
fled the castle, Father went on a rampage.
How is your foot
Knowing
doing?
him, anything at all that
What's
reminds
Dusty
me
up
of
to?
her is destroyed.
What is she up to? Then he just walled it off.
It appears that way. I suppose he wanted to put
Last
the
I
past
saw
behind
Dusty,
him.
she was in the kitchen
Perhaps if he'd
eating.
spent more
She might
time
come in
with
here and
us,
join me
he would have
eventually.
recognized the
If she
beauty
does,
for
I'll try to
himself.
put the other wireless mic with her and see if we can get a chirp or two out of her. What's so special about the moon dial?
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence. The previous
One of those
owners of the
Scatsberry
castle had a
cultists who are the ones that don't behave.
Obviously, that didn't appeal to my mother. She
INIGO wearing a shirt of himself in the thumbnail.
You can
I
see
don't
the
think he
plates
was
that
as
show the
didn't think
faces
he was
of the
conceited as
movers, Lasso
Josardo.
and Secunda.
Still improving. Good, good, good.
And that's the thing.
We will
What's the
keep feeding
point
it
of
lots and
doing
lots
that?
of delicious
I always wondered
protein
why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out.
in the form of
Unless you
seafood.
loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing.
What exactly am I doing to it?
Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out.
So you.
Look around for the missing crests. Even in this mess, they should stick out.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Played this quest so many times I practically have their locations memorized. There's one. Pretty sure there's another one up here. I say I have the locations memorized and immediately go to an incorrect location. For you, how's your back? My back has been doing quite well today, actually. It seems like he would wear a shirt of himself. This day's working. Chill, you cultists. We're not cultists. We're just very, 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 very passionate. Well, yes, to answer your question, my back is doing quite well today. Still not running a face cam just to be on the safe side. I don't want to, like, wince on camera. No face cam today? Nah. I might start doing it again soonish once I know my back's not gonna flare up again. It appeared to be the gaming chair. The gaming chair kept setting it off after I was perfectly comfortable in it for several weeks. I don't get it. More of a zealot. Well, thought I had the locations of all these crests memorized. Okay, which ones do we have? We have this one. That's the new moon. We have... Okay, that's the new moon again. We have this one. Oh. Why did I think I was looking for one more? Don't listen to me, people. I'm an idiot. Additional pilot.
Very clever.
Co-worker who always shows up for his shift is working tomorrow, so there's that. Oh, good. Find a way to fashion the lumbar support cushion to her. Yeah.
Let's go.
Camelot. Crested more pylons. I think I missed something in chat here. I'm gonna look for a pylon emoji. And remember, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are spamming chat with the word taco and with the taco emoji. Why? Because we can. See if we can mess with the YouTube algorithm in any way. There we go. There's a few taco emojis. So yes, if any of you live near a Publix, I highly recommend the dinners that come in those metal trays from the seafood department in the back. Unalive Denise. Well, she does appear to be secretly evil, so it kind of balances out. I might have accidentally tagged Karja Wazela. $15 per hour, the stupidest. I might have told that story on chat once before, but at our previous job, or my previous job, a disgruntled forklift driver was upset with the contract manager about the amount of work he was piling on top of him as opposed to the amount of pay he was getting. And so he bragged in the break room. He said, and I guarantee you he did not actually do this, he said he went into the guy's office and said, I am making, and he was like clapping in time with it, $15 an hour, you stupid son of a so-and-so, you stupid son of a bee with an itch. And he was having this conversation with a different coworker on the other side of the break room. We were sitting on the opposite side, the back corner of the break room, trying not to laugh at the ridiculousness of his rant. And as soon as he went stomping out of the break room to get back to work, we were all $15 an hour, you stupid son of a... He was not a happy forklift driver that day. That happened a couple of years ago and was still laughing about it. He and 3 other workers the next shift, but whoops, trying to play the game and read chat at the same time. Don't always call off anymore. Yeah, my other older job years ago, there were a couple of people who you could count on to pretty much always show up late, if they showed up at all. Yet we were hurting for employees. We needed every person we could get, so they never got fired. They would only get written up and nothing else. Calling off at the last minute. Taco and cat. Taco cat. Taco cat spelled backwards is taco cat. Wow, I have entirely too many followers with me. Oh, sorry, Miko. I have entirely too many followers with me for all these narrow passageways and doorways. Was that a render shooting those fireballs? Gee whiz. And there's other coworkers who just... Did you ever have a coworker who made you happier by not showing up? Again, at a previous job, I had one or two of those. There were a couple of people who were incredibly annoying and or had no work ethic whatsoever. And them being there and thus expected to do their job actually slowed. Cheese! Cheese Louise with crackers and cheese! Who's shooting those fireballs? Is it a render? That was the man, the myth, the legend, yes. Have too many followers from Quest and Oblivion, the game will give you a you have too many followers error that does absolutely nothing.
I'm sure of it.
Who is shooting those fireballs? Somebody ain't playing around. I think it's a render. Oh, surprise! Ow. I was totally expecting that. I wasn't Will Ferrell with a Jackbox in an overrated and rather annoying Christmas movie. What taco so badly now? It's like the game is trying to tell you you have a problem that needs addressing. Rufus and the gang got some real Big Mac beer, weirdo, and Captain Cackles. Yes, we came up with so many nicknames for certain co-workers who were unruly for whatever, ill-behaved for whatever reason. Okay, who's shooting those fireballs? Aha, a render. And he also just got spiked in the head by Serana. Aranda, that looks painful. Are you all right?
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
You look like you also have a beak like Lucien with his other. Have a craving for tacos. Meant to look up taco places nearby and forgot. Ah. We usually just make them at home. Add the seasoning. I think we also do the old El Paso seasoning. Add it to the ground beef. Toast the shells in the oven. I'll hopefully do that again soon. Some tacos do sound good. Boy, oh boy, do they. Captain Mumbles and Captain Babbles. Yes, conversations with them were, or conversations between them were incomprehensible. But at least to the point it was actually kind of hilarious. Oh, Marvin the Martian. Don't forget Marvin the Martian. We worked with an angry little man who sounded like an angry, possibly hungover Marvin the Martian. Also hard to understand when he came in. He was like, you what? What? That was the genius who tried to demonstrate the new safety knife that supposedly couldn't cut human skin. He proceeded to, in front of me, jeez! Sweet mother of Chuck Norris! Spike, 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 stab, stab, stab. Anyway, he took the new supposed safety knife that couldn't cut human skin and proceeded to hack at his own arm with it. Guess what happened? Marvin the Martian, something D2, yeah, I don't know if we can say. It's been a corner store in your town that has a tiny restaurant in it that serves the best lamb tacos you've had outside of Tijuana. Restaurant is only open on the weekends. Those gargoyles scare the sugar honey iced tea out of you the first time you did this quest line. Same. Now it's kind of a reverse effect for me. There are some that are just statues that don't actually turn into live gargoyles. And when they don't pop out, it scares me and makes me paranoid. So now, funnily enough, the ones that don't move are the ones that scare me. Once was a convicted felon for a few weeks because no one bothered to run a background check. Registered offender, but no one knew this until after he started not showing up. Jeez! Ex-coworker, bad Michael, one of your best coworkers, good Michael, and the one that does an okay job but complains about it and goes on really slowly on purpose. Nah, Michael. Yeah, we had a lot of Michaels at my old job years ago, too. Yeah, they're all called Michael. At a previous job of mine years ago, we had a bunch of different guys named Greg. And we had to clarify, which one? Do we need normal Greg or weird Greg, or do we need really weird Greg? No, we definitely want normal Greg. Okay, bring normal Greg. Yeah, make sure weird Greg and really weird Greg don't come with you. Fun times, fun times. Moving right along. Okay, just to guess, the ones inside the blocks are not gonna move. Made the nicknames yourself. Alright, how many of these are gonna move? The ones that don't move are the ones that scare me, if that even makes any sense. Known so many Michaels. Yeah! Really weird Greg, do you want to know? He would go on and on and on about this fanfic thing he was writing about. Okay, never mind, it's too weird. I don't know if I can talk about it on stream. You just have to take my word for it. It was weird to the point you could see other co-workers wanted to get out of conversations with them, but they couldn't out of, like, politeness. Come on, Mayroon's razor, start razoring. Oh, what was that? Mad Libs, yes. I've recommended Mad Lib Madness by Joe Santagato to so many people. And I'm telling you, everyone watching this stream, do consider watching Mad Lib Madness, the video series by Joe Santagato. No exaggeration, it's one of the funniest things that I think Aubrey and I have ever seen. Had a couple of people named Gary and they all looked exactly the same. Heard fanfic and your mind immediately went places, and you'd like to avoid that place. Yes. Good thinking. How many friggin' gargoyle... Is a render mad at me? I thought a render was trying to kill me there for a second.
There's the top deck. I bet there's some kind of secret.
Gary! AJ used to work full-time at your work, and now he only works there every Sunday morning because he got another job and prefers to work there, huh? At least he's stuck around somewhat. Aha! Gary! So yes, if anyone needs a laugh, if anyone needs a humor pick-me-up, we always, always, always recommend the Mad Lib Madness series of videos by Joe Santagato. No exaggeration. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. Tacos! Yes, keep those taco emojis and the word taco coming.
Look at this place.
It's Scats Jr. Who's Scats Jr.?
I knew she was deep in the necromancy.
Gary. Gary?
I mean, she told
Gary?
me everything.
Is the name Gary funny now?
But I had no idea she had a setup
Vault
like this.
108.
Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
No kidding.
Let's take a look around. There has to be something.
Watching the Family Guy Star Wars. A week or two ago, I watched actual Star Wars for May the 4th. What exactly are we looking for?
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find
Another Scatsberry cultist has joined us. Well, they don't call him Lord Scatsberry for nothing. Did your mother keep gargoyles here?
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
Your mother maintained quite a laboratory.
I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
What did she research?
Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy.
To what end?
I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up.
So yeah, Aubrey and I definitely recommend Mad Lib Madness by Joe Santagato. He has a couple of other funny video series too. Legitimately thought you had a mod that gave Serana a pet gargoyle. Forgot you had a spell to reanimate things. Yeah. Joe Santagato in general is just a really funny YouTuber. My absolute favorite stuff of his though is from when he was posting like 9 and 10 years ago. But yeah. Hello Sinister, welcome back. So yeah, so Aubrey mentioned Mad Libs. We recommend his Mad Lib Madness series of videos. And that reanimate does get annoying. That and her constant complaining about the weather. She easily could be and should be one of the cooler characters in the game, but her constant complaining and, as you have said, the reanimating, yeah.
Any luck?
Found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see them.
What is this soul cairn that she mentions?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Serana would be amazing if she'd raise things that are useful. She once raised a chicken to find a dragon.
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers summon souls and receive powers of their own.
Why is it so funny?
My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely...
Reanimated a dead body, you needed to search for a quest out of. See, that's my biggest problem with her.
Safe passage into the soul cairn.
What do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal.
Her complaining gets to be unbearable very quickly. Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
You share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Will do. Are all of those ingredients here?
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Chicken pecking at Alduin's toe. There's like a minuscule little amount of damage, but it still counts. So yes, Aubrey and I definitely recommend... Let's see, Mad Lib Madness by Joe Santagato. What were some other good video series of his? He did a series on the famous people of Walmart. Did a video series called Idiots of the Internet, where he just comments on people's stupid social media posts, which was glorious. INIGO was right to fear the chickens. The chicken is useful as it's one of the exploding variety. Hello, Kaya. Yes, the mighty chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes. INIGO was right to fear the chickens. That he was. That he was. Good to see everyone tonight. Hope everyone is doing fantastically well. We're once again talking about funny videos by Joe Santagato and spamming the word taco and taco emojis. Talking about our nicknames for co-workers in the past. This is all to serve as a distraction while I aimlessly wander around searching for these ingredients again. I always find one or two really fast, and I always take forever to find the purified void salts for some reason. Chickens are cannibals. Chickens are to INIGO what the seagulls are to Yoda in the Bad Lip Reading song. But the seagulls poke at your head, not fun. Seagulls, stop it now. Regular void salts, so what are these? Fire salts? Yeah, they're the fire salts. Because I know Balamon's going to need them later. Okay, what are these? Excuse you, Zayla. Aha! Okay. What did I do that time? Seagulls, stop it now. Seagulls gonna come, poke you in a coconut, and they did. And they did.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Anything you can tell me about the Soul Cairn?
The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of oblivion, the realm of the Daedra.
How have you not watched it before?
Ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters.
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested
Just
in souls.
flew under the radar.
Probably has some kind of interest.
This room gets looted regularly in your playthroughs. Alchemy is your favorite mechanic. Nice. What exactly are the Ideal Masters?
Nobody really knows. As far as
Oh, your workplace nickname was... First word is your last name, but it rhymes with disease. Apparently, your workplace positivity was infectious. You were just putting on your customer service voice. How do we know they even exist?
I've read stories. Stories about fools that manage to communicate with them.
Fire salts and
You give the
jasmine
Ideal
grapes
Master's souls,
are two things
they
you
give
always hoard
powers
in the
to summon
beginning.
the undead. It's all very businesslike.
Fools! Why do you say that?
Because most of the stories end with the Ideal Masters duping the necromancers, who end up dead or wishing they were dead.
Called her Bicky. She can tell you what to do while she has 3 things to do and she should be doing more. Ah, yeah, I worked with a few people like that too. Soul Cairn is literally just a Walmart checkout.
The ingredients into the vessel.
Especially if it's a famously shady
Then the rest
local
is up to you.
Walmart
Are
here.
you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Ready?
Okay, here goes.
Famously bad local Walmart here. I walked in there one day and there was a guy by the battery kiosk who looked just like Charles Manson. Stared at me the whole time I was walking by. And I didn't think anything of it. It's such a famously shady Walmart. I just didn't think of it. I would have been more concerned if there wasn't somebody there who looked like Charles Manson. Ow, 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 ow. Serana gave me a boo-boo. Bicky. You should call her that. If she's a smoker, you can gift her the occasional Bic lighter.
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe.
Thank you, everyone who is watching so far. Thank you, regular viewers and new viewers alike.
A better word. It's trying to take your life essence.
Hope everyone has had a pleasant Sunday so far. So there's no way in then.
There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living.
Walmart has drug users talking in Thum.
Problem.
They're on the skooma. Thankfully, you don't work with people like that anymore.
Not your first choice, I guess.
Sovngarde is, of course, based off Asgard, but I wonder if Bethesda took inspiration from any other mythology when making the Soul Cairn. If you let Serana soul trap you, you can get the piece back in the Soul Cairn. Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way.
Remember to
But once
spam
a
the word
soul
tacos
goes
and the
this way,
taco emoji on occasion. Or do it all the time. Or don't do it at all. You can do what you want. Wouldn't that kill me?
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could
Your
partially
local
soul
Walmart.
you and offer that gem to the ideal masters.
Almost had a kidnapping.
Maybe
Gee
I could
whiz!
satisfy them. It would make you a
Other
bit
than
weaker
that, it's
when we travel through
pretty,
the soul cave,
well,
but we
not
might
bad.
be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
He gave me a boo-boo. Those are my only options.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way.
Taco
Something that would be
Tuesday.
easier for you.
Except on a
Just know
Sunday
that
night.
whatever path you choose, I
Taco
won't keep
almost
you away
Tuesday.
from you.
It's off by
Sometimes
2 days.
things just have to be
We'll
done.
call it taco off by
I know
2 days.
that better than anybody.
I don't want to be a vampire.
Have you made up your mind?
Soul trap me. I wouldn't feel right as a vampire.
Are you sure?
Or an umpire, whatever it's whatever. I don't want to be an umpire. I don't want to officiate baseball games. I'm ready.
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, good. I promise to make this as painless as possible.
Your Walmart is a war zone. Anything else you should tell me?
Right behind you. I'm ready when you are.
Let's do this. If you were to have a signature food for every day of the week, what would it be? Well, so Taco Tuesday. What's a food that starts with M for Monday? Grilled mahi-mahi. Mahi-mahi Monday? Hey, mahi-mahi every Monday. INIGO's t-shirt in the thumbnail. Yeah, it was a random idea I had years ago.
Can't imagine choosing.
Helheim from Norse mythology. Helheim, Helheim. Fun fact, the whole get soul trap thing is a retcon. You could go to the soul cairn and Elder Scrolls Battle Spy and you could be fine as a normal human. Ah. Walmart had some guy in black leather suit and a Daedric helmet buying all the raspberry cheesecake truffles. Did he tell everybody they were all fake and broken? Which in the case of people at a shady Walmart might actually be true. How come all my followers are able to, well, follow just fine? Did Serana partially soul trap every last one of them?
I was shaking my tail. I am glad it made the trip with me. Good to see you.
Macaroni Monday. Okay, Taco Tuesday.
Air, ground. This is all wrong. I feel terrible for the dead who end up here for eternity.
Do you know anything
Awful.
about this place?
Like they're still suffering. Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little.
Nobody
bit
did have a
but
fake
there's
tail.
not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here.
Any soul gem?
Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers.
Yes, the black soul gems were an unfortunate issue of confusion in the senile scribbles. Let's not talk about that. Does anything live here?
Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the ideal masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that
Skyrim logic. Indeed. Are you sure Valyrica has the Elder Scroll?
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
And if she doesn't? Do we fart in her general direction?
Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean.
Why not hide it in the soul cairn and then return?
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Do you think we'll meet the Ideal Masters?
I don't think anyone's ever met the Ideal Masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea.
Why are they collecting these souls?
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power, almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them,
With
they've
their
been
horns
harvesting
poking
them
out from
manually.
under his
No
foot.
telling how many souls are trapped here.
Why would a necromancer want to deal with them?
Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend.
Feel like I
years
missed something in
battling
chat
against
here. Whoops. Summon them, you mean?
Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just.
I was quoting Monty Python. That guy was
Assault
disgusting, and manager
is
told me he
child's
wasn't
play.
threatening, and that
But
shouldn't
bringing
be so
something from
sensitive.
soul
Gosh.
gives you something much more powerful.
How do the necromancers communicate with him?
Well, that's usually the trick. It's possible.
They
to
scan a
do this
QR
through
code and
portal,
go to a
But to finalize the deal, you have to
email
travel
link or
through
something.
yourself, and most of them never come back.
That is complete male bovine excrement. Agreed. Should we fart in her general direction if she doesn't have it? Little Monty Python quote. We fart in your general direction!
Let's just find my mother and get out of here quickly.
At least those authorities weren't talking about taking arrows in the knee. Didn't matter to him. Oh, some of the worst times at my old job years ago where they bragged about, oh, we got new hires because we very badly needed more people. The busy season's coming up. And the new hires turned out to be literal criminals who made like threats that very quickly got them fired. Retail for about 10 years, and the thing we had to endure to let customers get away with. It's ridiculous.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Calm down, calm down. Who's Artax? Carfax.
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him?
Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Oh. Make sure to find Arvak. Oh yes, I always do. Arvak's a cool dude. Albeit a cool horse dude. Oh. Even in the Soul Cairn, INIGO's talking to Miko. Woo, look at this squad of followers. They block a lot of doorways, but they look cool. Thought he was the Lich King.
Look at the sky.
Hello, fisherman.
What is this?
Lich King wants you to buy his credit card. Recently told to honor teachers and nurses. They could get a free soda or coffee of any size. Piece of paper we had at the register. Aardvark. Followed you to your car at night and you were able to pin him down and someone called the cops for him. Had to hold him for 30 minutes and he tried pressing charges. Gosh! Jeez! I'm sorry. Well, props to you for holding him down that long and getting him busted. Broke his nose. He tried biting you, so you headbutted him. Wow! Everyone, everywhere, wherever you are, if you can legally do so, at least carry pepper spray with you, please, please, please. Nice shot, Kaya, yes. Get creepers here waiting for late shift girls to leave. Oh, that's awful. Seem to have joined at the wrong time. No, you're fine. Started carpooling. Okay. Carry pepper spray. If you can legally do so where you are, carry those cordless hole punches that YouTube doesn't like us to talk about. So proud that you had put it like a crook. Said they needed to show ID to verify that they were what they said they were, then it also said that even if they didn't show ID, they were supposed to just give them stuff for free anyway. Well, then what's the point of saying they need to show ID? That weirdo had that broken nose coming. Yeah. If he didn't want a broken nose, then he shouldn't have done what he did. Fried chicken Friday. Ooh.
Mother?
Carry a pocket knife wherever you go. Yes, carry a big one. A big one with a locking blade.
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a minute. You brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
I'm already
So
stepped
how has it
forward.
come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter?
Find Uncle Charlie's keys around, find out in real life.
Serana
Yes.
under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
This is no curse. I won't talk about. Or no ruse. No curse. No ruse. No what? Whatever that word is. No ruse.
I believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her elder
Free
soul,
stuff
or-
for all adults.
The
Yes.
scrolls are merely
Next
a
time.
means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkahar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females...
Chunky
offer
girls are
Molig
stronger than we
Bal
look.
instead. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do...
Well, good on you for
emerge as
holding him down, and
cold-blooded
the
vampires.
headbutt is just...
We call such
That's
conflicts
glorious.
the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Good way to end up missing a few teeth. Yes. Are you saying Harkon means to unalive, huh?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll unalive Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Serana believes in me, why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt
Don't
you
trust
down
anyone
and
at all.
slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
If you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me,
Be right back. Okay, no rush, no rush.
You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you are
Valerica clearly
obsessed
does
with your
not
own
know you are a
paths.
literal god
Your
being.
motivations are different, but in the end,
Clearly.
I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you.
My
in any way.
intentions are fun. Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Idol
be wary of German beer.
overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
If I leave the Soul Cairn, can I safely return?
As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Why haven't you pursued the prophecy?
Harkon's vision is a world
Durnebro.
plunged in eternal darkness.
German beer.
A vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tears.
Hello, Gamma.
What
I have
he
a story.
fails to
Ooh, do tell, do
realize
tell.
Is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
I'm going to keep occasionally spamming the word taco and the taco emoji.
If eternal night fell, there
Called
are many
Scatsbury
who would
Mangustification.
say they would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
So you prefer living in the shadows?
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
Dusty is over there in the corner. How did I become, or how did you become, how did somebody become, somebody became imprisoned here. How did that happen?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
Scatification. What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they crave. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to
They
destroy.
tricked me, they lied to me, and
was
I
able
don't
to hold
care
them at
anymore.
bay and
Hi,
retreat
doggy.
to these ruins.
Not an old slice of pizza for free. Ah. You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes.
The
Since
Mangsberry.
the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time?
Time has very little meaning to me.
Creepy
Consequently,
guy
it has little meaning to the Ideal
following
Masters.
you at night. Let's just say he doesn't have a kneecap anymore. Wow!
Each watching the other to see which will give in.
Lord Mangusberry.
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities.
Dang, Valen. How did you accomplish that?
Controlling every aspect
With, again, those cordless hole punches that YouTube doesn't like us to talk about? Don't think I've heard Dusty make a noise besides chirping until that vid of her in the morning.
Well, some necromancers believe
She
they are
is
twisting
famously
creatures dotting the
stubborn
soul.
about meowing when she sees I have my
There's more
camera
to it
out.
than that.
Household.
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form.
Mang scats
Perhaps they were
free.
once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness.
44 Magnum in the kneecap. You had a big iron on your hip.
It's the reason
Woo!
for the soul
Way to
king's
go,
existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
He effed around and he found out. What do the masters provide in return?
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls. Be careful, and keep my daughters safe.
Got followed by a car while walking back to your house after fishing in your neighborhood, but you were carrying your pocket knife. Someone who's dislocated a kneecap before I can imagine how much that hurt. The Furberry, wait, that doesn't work.
I can't believe we found my mother alive. Well, you know what I mean.
Yes, are you feeling better? How do you feel? How are you feeling after talking to her?
Relieved, I think. All those things have been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her.
Why did you ever agree to her plan?
Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy...
Gave him 3 warnings
that became
before
his
blasting
life.
him off his feet.
Everything else, even
Wow.
we just became clutter. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them.
Sounds like you already didn't like him much.
Like I said, we were never very close. Not a lot of father-daughter bonding, if you know what I mean. But once we threw our lot in with Molig Bal, people just don't think about their families anymore. Power
Be great as an
takes
auctioneer.
precedence, he always said.
Sold.
I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that
Person
my
in the
mom was
car
really just as
following
bad
me
as he
ended
was.
up pulling away
He
after
was
you
obsessed with
unsheathed your
power.
knife.
She was
Nice.
obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I know that in my head, but I just can't help feeling bad.
Glad he didn't attack you, yeah.
The way things are. Sorry, I know you're trying to help. Thanks. Anyway, we should keep moving.
Let's roll. What were we doing? I already forgot. Oh, we're going to the place to do the thing. Did you go to the cave and talk to the guy? Yeah. Olympic shooting skill. Nice, 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 nice. I was very proud of the shot I made with the air rifle to get that rat the other night. It was instantaneous and painless for him. He didn't feel a thing. He dropped right where he was. Why? Don't know why so many people have a default setting of massive creep. Can't legally carry a handgun, but they are pretty good in CQ. Mang gibberish sold. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mist Man trying to spike me in the face. Gonna put Mist Man right in his place. Gonna stab him in the face. Never go out of your way to be a creeper. Yes. Used to carry a small BB gun, but you switched to a knife. Ooh. I think knife injuries are a lot more gruesome than even firearm-related injuries, let alone BB gun injuries. Go to the place and shut the guy down. He fall down and go boom. Ghosty boys. I'm here to unalive your boss. You're welcome. Whee! Knives are pretty effective when up close. Yes. Used to be an adventurer like you, then I started never leaving the house. Used to show your pink 44 Magnum, but YouTube has a fit about it. Yeah. I wanted to talk about some of the air guns that I use whenever we start to have a rat problem in the backyard. I'm sure YouTube would confuse them for firearms and be like, hey, you can't do that. You can't. This is YouTube. There's no fun allowed on YouTube. Never had to use your EDC in effort events, but that day will certainly come. Yeah. A BB gun is only going to make them mad. If it's like a CO2 one and you can repeatedly pelt them with BBs in a hurry, that hurts like crap. It would actually be a pretty effective yet non-lethal deterrent if it was like a really powerful CO2 BB gun. It's not lethal, but man, does it hurt. And YouTube, don't take this out of context. I'm not telling people to go use a BB gun as a weapon. I'm just saying, if you did, I wish I could show my air guns on this channel and not worry about getting demonetized, but I don't know that I can do that. Maybe on my other channel. For those of you who don't know, I have a smaller channel called Floridian Idiot. I don't post there very often, but when I do post something more outdoorsy having to do with air guns or knives or my massive collection of knives, that's usually where that happens. Blah, 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 blah. Am I gonna get the Reaper while you're in the Soul Cairn right now? The Reaper. Little too late to tell me not to do that. Hold still, bony boy. Don't want to be a Floridian idiot. Do you also have a smaller channel called The Scatsberry? No, that's my bigger channel. At least according to those who spread rumors. If Scats actually got a cat and named it Dusty, I would lose my mind. On one of his recent streams, Scats actually mentioned a video that was just like 45 minutes of the Skyrim atmospheres music titled over and over again, I am not Scatsberry, I am not Scatsberry. Description, I am not Scatsberry, I am not Scatsberry. Top pinned comment, I am not Scatsberry, I am not Scatsberry. And people in the comments were still saying, so that means you are, right? One person in the comments actually said, you know this only makes you look more suspicious, right? How'd I get so many followers in the Soul Cairn? They followed me via amazing following tweaks. And I couldn't tell them not to. I think Scats is the cat named Dusty. No. Little girl's soul here in the Soul Cairn, she's trapped in a barred off section. Oh, that's messed up. As far as getting followers in the Soul Cairn, I believe that's all amazing follower tweaks, or in the case of INIGO, being able to summon him. Scats would probably get a cat and name her Dusty Socks out of pure spite. Usually carry a buck 110, but it's really slow to deploy, so you've switched to a quick deploying out the side knife with the thumb knob for easy deployment. Nice, nice, nice. I have a couple of buck 110s myself. Great outdoorsy tools, but yeah, slow to unfold, and then there's no like jimping or anything to give traction on those handles, so I think the handles are a little too slippery for them to actually be effective as a weapon. Serana's supposed to be your only follower. I think modded followers can bypass the Soul Cairn limitations, and others are modded, yeah. INIGO has his summon INIGO spell, so I can make him appear here. Oregon's self-defense laws suck. If you had pulled a knife or a gun, you would have absolutely spent time in jail and been charged for defending yourself. Is Oregon turning into the UK? Apparently in the UK, you just need to like let the guy beat you up or do whatever he wants to do. Oh, and then call the police and we'll take care of it. But if you like do anything to defend yourself against the guy, you're the one who's in the wrong. According to UK law. And yet they're the capital of violent crime in Europe, so I hear. 2 out of 3. Vanilla Skyrim followers can't follow you into the Soul Cairn. Free her soul, and after you unlock the bar, she disappears. One time your little sister asked if you could put your shoes on. You said, no, I don't think they'll fit. Ooh. It's like Leslie Nielsen level humor. The hospital? What is it? It's a big building with lots of patients and doctors, but that's not important right now. Once they murder you and bury you in your basement, they can press charges. Oregon, one of the many reasons you're looking forward to moving to Texas or Florida. Oh, Florida, you might end up in my neck of the woods. Just be warned, people here are still crazy, but you're allowed to defend yourself against said crazy people. Florida is basically our nation's capital of crazy. You and Meng could be neighbors. If that happens, you'll end up hearing an air rifle fire in my yard on occasion. Like a quiet pow. Nothing to worry about if you do. I just unalived another rat. Or I'm shooting at empty V8 cans for target practice. Texas has more job opportunities, or so you heard. That might be true. Just watch out for gators. Yep. Self-defense laws up here in Indiana are kind of strict, but they allow you to concealed carry a small weapon. Ah. I have a saying at my house, and that is, we don't dial 911, we dial 1911. Florida, the other Ohio. It's Ohio, but less cold. And we have alligators. We traded the snow for alligators. Heard many people call Floridians the Australians of America. Well, this is the only place on Earth where crocodiles and alligators share the habitat, but that's way down in South Florida in the Everglades. Woo! This is a crazy, crazy state. It's all Ohio, always has been. Couldn't resist. As soon as you come of age and a hand, purchase a small revolver because you're a revolver guy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't want to explicitly say every single pew-pew I own, but one of them is a 1911. One of them is a 1941 vintage Mosin Nagant rifle from Russia. Got a few guns before, but don't own one yet. Ah. And then Do the letters and numbers CZ75 mean anything to anybody? That's all I'll say. We got a few pew-pews. Among them are the Old Mosin Nagant, a 1911, a CZ75, and some of you have heard me tell the story about the Mossberg shotgun. More like it's all Australia. Smith & Wesson 27. Pistol, yes. Florida has ponds in the street where alligators hide after it storms. Australia doesn't have it. I know a CZ75, yes. Petition to rename Earth as Australia. Earthstralia. Australia. Australia. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. What other unfortunate nicknames does Florida have? I know more people get struck by lightning in Florida than any other state in the country. So I've heard Florida called the lightning strike capital of the nation. More people get bitten by sharks here than in any other state. So we are apparently our nation's shark bite capital. That's nice. That's terrifying. Do flat earthers still exist? All you think of when you hear the letters CZ, C and Z next to each other is the Czech Republic. Well, that's where it's from. And it was put into action in 1975, so wow, 51 years ago this year. Where the CZ, more directly familiar with the Austrian Tupperware. Ah, Glock. Do flat earthers still exist? Yes, but I treat them like they don't. If they can pretend Australia doesn't exist, then I can pretend that they don't exist. I'm only disregarding individual people. They're disregarding an entire country and continent. One of your sisters is a flat earther. Bugs Bunny took a saw and removed Florida from the rest of the country. Come on, people, it's just one bone man. It's just one pony boy. Take your sister to Lake Hard to Pronounce over by New Orleans. There's a set of power lines on pilings. You stand by the edge of the lake next to them. You can watch them arc over the horizon, curve over the horizon, out of sight. Tell her to explain that. Barriers down. Can we have an Elder Scroll, please? Thank you.
All three keepers.
Tacos. Yes, keep them taco emojis coming and the word tacos coming. Are you able to give us the Elder Scroll?
Kill the Elder Scroll.
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost
New Zealand is a lie made by Australia. Lake Puncture Chaka, what's it? Yeah, that. I call it Lake Hard to Pronounce. If you go to Texas, you have free reign to hunt down wild pigs. Yep, they're an invasive species, just like the brown rats I'm dealing with here in Florida. They're believed to have originated from China and Mongolia. They thrive on every single continent except for Antarctica. It's too cold there. Seen videos where the parents show who are flat earthers are teaching their kids to be flat earthers as well. Oh, find Uncle Charlie's keys. They're going out of their way to make sure there's no hope for humanity. Going out of their way to make sure the future generations turn out stupid. Probably also teaching them that medicine is witchcraft. German beer, what's up, my man? Oh, no, you don't. That's terrifying. Get paid to unalive Burmese pythons. I've heard there's a bounty on them. I don't know if that's all the time or only certain times of the year. But yeah, the pythons are getting to be a big problem in South Florida, as are the iguanas. And again, there's a rumor that in Florida we might be dealing with monitor lizards now. The Earth isn't flat, it's ovoid. And vaccines cause autism? Yeah. Sphere. Fun fact, the Earth is not a perfectly flat... The Earth isn't flat. The Earth is not a perfectly round sphere. It bulges slightly at the equator because of the centrifugal force or centripetal force, whatever you want to call it, from the Earth's rotation. It's called equatorial bulge. Heard stories where teenagers who have anti-vax parents go and get vaccinated when they are 18 years old because they don't need parental permission anymore. Homeschool parents are a joke. Tell me about it.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless...
Go on.
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's soul. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
How long will that take?
Minutes, hours.
Public school is a joke these days as well. Especially in my state. Apparently Florida is 48th in education. If you say that to a Florida school teacher, they get all snippy and say, out of how many? Another invasive lizard, yeah. We have a few invasive lizards. We have those little brown anoles that are native to the Bahamas and Cuba. They were brought stateside as part of the pet trade, and now they're a problem here in Florida. I see a few in my yard now. The climate here is basically the same as in Bahamas and Cuba, and now they compete with the native green anoles for the habitat, the food. How do I pick the dang thing up?
What did you want?
I want to pick up the friggin' Elder Scroll. Imagine homeschooling takes a big toll on your social skills. Tell me about it. Really glad you grew up in Massachusetts. Ah, so did Aubrey. So we have how many invasive lizard species in Florida now? We got the iguanas, brown anoles, but they're really small compared to the iguanas, and now potentially monitor lizards. Kid who read the textbook front to back several times because you were bored in class. Ah.
Retrieved the Elder Scroll. You should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
That Florida education joke was great. Public school in the U.S. is basically training you to integrate seamlessly into the armed forces. Oh boy. Have the social skills of a worm. Same.
So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy. Don't worry. I think I can help you.
Good. I could use all the help I can get.
Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the soul cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as default. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment
Pennsylvania is ranked 10th in education, while they're doing better than Florida in that regard. Any idea where it could be?
There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Would be your last chance.
People consistently disappoint you, so you choose not to socialize. Relatable. You're staying here?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
We could use your help in Tamriel.
As much as it pains me to send you and Serana back alone, I can't take the risk.
Gonna try to serve
Remember that
in
Harkon
the
is
Air
not
Force because your
trusted.
grandpa did, and I looked up to him a lot.
No matter what he promises, he will deceive you in order to get what he wants.
By the recruiters showing
Promise
up to
me
high
you'll keep
schools,
my
trying to get the
daughters.
seniors to enlist before even graduating.
She's the only
Wow.
thing valuable.
There was a time I was interested in going into the Air Force and possibly being a pilot, and then I saw the first X-ray of my back, and I knew that wasn't going to happen. Evidence by the recruiters. Armed forces are basically corporations. Ugh. Someone would end up with a hand grenade in their cot. Oh boy. Be interested in joining the military, but they don't allow people on the spectrum. Ah.
I'm glad we found this floor. I wish you could come with us.
Alright, let's go talk to German beer. People make all the jokes about German brands of beer you want to. Too many problems with authority and too little attention span to be in the military. I just have a laundry list of medical issues that disqualify me. German beer!
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
What did you call me? I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
Didn't you try to kill me?
The hostility was necessary. I was bound to an oath.
Why are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher
Quinarin.
in your tongue.
I found you equally worthy.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What kind of a favor?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Master.
Dernavir's voice is so
Before
cool.
this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
Can't disrespect Dernavir, that's... Who'd want to? He's so cool.
I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
Just call your name in Tamriel, that's it?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin.
Summon Dernavir on nice days so he can fly around and enjoy them. Aw.
When you feel the
I should do
time
the
is
same.
right.
How did you end up in the Soul Cairn?
There was a time when I called Tamriel my home. But those days have long since battles.
You were a part of all that?
I was. But unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Dylan, the ancient forbidden art.
Posted a screenshot on your profile. Take a look at that real quick while Durnavir's talking.
The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched.
Whoa.
That I could raise legions of the
Some kind of wild Atronach. Not familiar with that one.
I was to serve them as a keeper until the death
Looks
of
like
the
a cross
one
between
who
the
calls
Storm
herself
Atronach and the Incredible Hulk.
America.
Talking about education being a gateway to the corporation machine, or to the corporate machine, while enlisting in branches that defend the corporate machine. I'm sorry, Durnavir, but I can't hear you over the epic music playing right now.
I discovered too late that the
You hear music,
Masters
Quinardi?
favored
Yeah, like...
discretion over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my body. They had control of my mind.
Oh, there's a lot of things ruining America
Unfortunately,
right now.
They couldn't possess my soul.
It's from World of Warcraft. Oh, duh. I'm not the brightest.
Free? No. I have been here too long, Quinarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there through your call.
Why do you call me Quinarin?
In my
Don't want to start anything?
The Quinarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
You're allowed to vent about what you want to vent about in this chat. Fellow Dova, I am not a dragon.
Even in the Soul Cairn, the defeat of the World Eater has reached my ears, Dovahkiin. You may not be Dova, but the defeat of
Maybe I should repeat this partnership if he is hearing imaginary music. Oh well. Till next time, Durnavir.
Speak if you have aught to say worth the listening.
Durnavir is desperate. He'll take what he can get. Okay, let's see about finding that soul gem. Oh yeah, would help if I highlight the miscellaneous category. And then let's find Arvak's skull. What else is worthless besides art, history, and film? Big thank you to everyone who is watching and chatting so far. Any new viewers in the audience tonight, welcome aboard. New viewers and long-time viewers alike, feel free to spam the word taco and or the taco emoji in chat. Why? Because that's what we feel like doing, and we're trying to see if we can mess with the YouTube algorithm. Seemed to work before with cat. Love cleaning while listening to the live stream. Enjoy paying attention to the chat so we can keep up with what's being said. I'm trying to. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job keeping up with chat tonight. I am trying. Oh boy, am I trying. You're all lots of fun to talk to. Yes, the taco. Field of Liberal Studies. Really have some weird majors in that particular field. Also heard political science is also pretty bad. What if they're just trying to invent degrees so it looks like they're doing something? I somewhat know my way around here, but only somewhat. Aha! No, not aha. I withdraw my aha! I like to think that everyone in Skyrim can hear you talking to us right now, and they're just used to it. Oh, here comes the babbling dragonborn again. He's insane. He's out of his mind. Aha! That's a thing, political science? Yeah. Colleges are trying to invent male bovine excrement, so it looks like they're doing something. I got the soldier. Okay, let's go find Arvax. Head bone. The bone for his head. Also known as his skull. After we finish taking down Bony Boy. We want tacos, yes. Or me want tacos. Again, agreed. Still agreed. Gonna get jibs pages. I literally never do that. They're too spread out. It's... What is to be gained from doing that? What's the incentive? I don't remember. Do tell, do tell. Taco Bell makes me sick. Also don't have a car. That's alright, Taco Bell isn't proper Mexican food, though. It's just nasty, greasy American fast food, pretending to be Mexican food. Slender Man confirmed. Get his locket and the only existing copy of his book. Dragonborn is talking about things like giraffes and cars and something called Florida. Do you know what's going on, sir? Just let him be. Oh, ignore the Dragonborn. He's crazy. Babbling. I remember a time when my brother and I were playing Halo Online. If it was a big team battle and I got in a warthog and started driving it across the canyon, I would start blasting the red team's warthog music, like the festive polka music that they would blast while they were driving around. How I wish the enemy team could hear it, and they could hear it like getting louder and louder in the distance as we got closer. Taco Bell's triple XL burrito before they got rid of it. Ah. Never mention Taco Bell in this house ever again. Ah. Again, some households refer to it as Taco Hell. When you go there, you're basically paying for diarrhea. You're paying to get diarrhea. Can I get a round of diarrhea with a side of regret? Coming right up. That'll be $114 because fast food's not cheap anymore. Jeez, that's some expensive diarrhea. Yeah. Burrito gong. Ding. I saw a video where someone took For Whom the Bell Tolls and replaced the bell sound with the Taco Bell ding sound. And it worked fantastically well. Missed the Baja Chicken Chalupa of the early 2000s. I miss the early 2000s in general. Only homemade tacos here. Yes. Sneak those into the movie theater from the food court in the mall. Nice. Homemade burritos also. Spent $26 on McDonald's the other night and died a little inside. Gee whiz. Jeez Louise, with crackers and cheese. We had easily digesting seafood for dinner and now I'm starting to get hungry again. Maybe I'll make myself something after the stream. Don't miss Taco Bell in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. I remember not liking Taco Bell when I was a little kid. I haven't been there in many, many years. Wonder what I think of it if I went back now. Well, I've been to all the wrong places to find Arvak's skull. I get so turned around in here. Jimmy John's is pretty overrated too. I've never been. Never been, so can't say that I have any right to have an opinion. Hey, Arvak, you already have your skull. Why do I have to go find your skull that you already have? Hello all, see we're in the Soul Carrion. What have you guys? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we are attempting to find Arvak's skull. And then we're headed back out to do the thing. What thing? What thing are we doing? We're headed back out to do something. Same with Jersey Mike's. The amount of coupons you get in the mail and better off going to Subway. I remember liking Subway in my teens. I haven't been to Subway in a long time either. Usually just sort of stumble upon it. Same. That's probably the only way I'm going to find it. Oh well. Subway is still okay at times, but it used to be better. Arvak's skull is directly east. East, okay. I will head east. I remember really liking the Italian BMT at Subway. Granted, I would always have them toast it and put a ton of shredded lettuce and ranch dressing on it. It was delicious. Maybe someday I'll go back there and get an Italian BMT with a bunch of ranch and lettuce for old time's sake. Trying not to eat much fast food right now. Trying to lose the stomach flab by drinking a bunch of green tea and doing fairly intense cardio at the gym. Dagnabbit, it's working. I've also cut way back on the sugar intake. To the right of the castle. Okay, so if I'm facing the castle this way? Okay, cool. Always forget to collect Arvak. Thank you for the pointers. Anyway, I think I am definitely getting less tubby. I'm a really tall, skinny person, but I have a disproportionately paunchy little stomach. Now I'm doing something about it. I think I'm starting to see results. Spicy teriyaki and chicken sandwich from Subway pretty often. Bit of an effort and a few people who are a little confused with the current address. Make a trip for the what? All same. Anyway. Am I headed in the right direction? Probably not. Probably not. Where there's a bunch of souls standing around and a bunch of bony boys try to attack you. Let's see, this is where one of the keeper dudes was. Oh, was this it? No, this ain't it. This isn't it. Oopsie-doo. Conjure Wrathman. Ah! Skyrim is cool, Skyrim is fun, you are carrying too much to be able to run.
Now that's how it's done.
Somebody carry something heavy for me.
Let's go.
What can I do for you, friend? Show me what you've got.
Got some work in the morning. Good night, everyone. Yes, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe and stay awesome.
Khajiit will follow.
Now a bit more northeast. Okay. Northeast, northeast, northeast. Okay. Whew. I always end up sort of aimlessly wandering until I accidentally find it. And find it I will. Maybe. Hopefully. Maybe not. Whoops. Oh. Okay, I think I see the souls in question standing around over there. Aha! Maybe. Is this aha? No, that's not aha. Ghost cows! A phrase I never thought I would say out loud. Today was your lazy day, so you had anything to eat or drink because you're so tired from work for the past couple of days. To the right. Okay. All right, I'll go look over there. Thank you. I think Dernevere's silhouette against the spooky sky over there. Like so. Had 3 Tootsie Pops. Woo!
A 1, a 2, a 3. 3. 3.
Now that's a screenshot. Making the Red Baron mini pizzas. Fruit by the foot. Had a slice of cheese. Well, I find the easiest digesting protein for me late at night is scrambled eggs, so I might scramble a couple of eggs before I go to sleep. That was actually a really good impression of the owl.
A 2, a 3. 3.
Nothing you actually want to eat. Been there, done that. Sorry to hear. So, a lady I used to work with years ago talked about how at her old job, an owl unfortunately unalived itself by crashing through a window, and she found the dead owl laying on the floor. Oh, here we go. Like a spiky... What now? She found the dead owl laying on the floor at the plant where she worked, and I asked her, and as you approached it, did it say with its last dying breath?
3.
She didn't get the joke. Ha! I think one of us here is possessed by that owl. I see what you're trying to do. If I had ever been on Wheel of Fortune, it would have been a sugar honey iced tea show. I would have been intentionally terrible at the game. Then I would have asked Pat Sajak, can I buy an owl? Do you mean a vowel? No, someone told me I could buy an owl here. Who? I just heard one! Do you have Arvak's quest highlighted? I don't think I do. Return Arvak's skull. Ah. Oh. Walking away from the guy. Oopsie-doo. Wahaha. I want to walk up to somebody and be like, your owl impression is terrible. And they'll look at me and say, how? And I'll say, see? That's awful. I remember Brian Regan talking about owls. According to children's books. Does the owl say who or hoot? I'm telling you they say who. I have never ever heard an owl go, hoo-hoo! I've never heard an owl enunciate like that ever. Owls don't enunciate. First sip of water today. Oh, jeez.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it!
Those glowing eyes in that helmet, you look kind of like Megatron, but you're welcome.
I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched
Do a
place.
spot-on chicken impression.
I'm sure you'll be much happier someplace sunnier.
I used to be able to do a pretty good Bard Owl call. Can I still do it?
Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Okay, are we done talking? Bard Owl call. Okay. Oh, okay, I need to work on it. 12:05 a.m. there, yes. So it must be 11:05 here. Whoops. I'm looking down at chat and trying to play the game at the same time. My Bard Owl call used to be good. So I guess my impression of the Tootsie Roll Pop Owl is technically better.
A 1, a 2, 3.
$10:09, 11:06. Ah, somebody in the same time zone as me. 11:06 here, too. Going to do Saint Jahabi. I would if the dang pages had quest markers. It just takes too long. Maybe I can come back to the Soul Cairn later and do it. That's something I should have technically done my last playthrough. I was trying to make Dusty the Destroyer the most thoroughly complete playthrough I've ever done. Well, maybe there's a reason to revisit the previous playthrough. maybe one day I'll load up a previous save from Dusty the Destroyer and go back and do it in that playthrough, as long as I can get the load order and mod selection as it was at the time. Shouldn't be too difficult. The game UI should tell me what mods need to be installed. And at last we get to leave the Soul Cairn. What other impressions can I do? I've been working on my Jeff Goldblum impression, but it's still not very good. Now what?
Yes?
Does it bother you that we're working against your father?
I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when.
Will it be hard for you if we have to kill him?
If. I've been assuming that's where all this is
Just made
going.
yourself feel old.
I've been trying to make my peace.
How so?
Come on. We can talk about this another time.
Can I do the Woody Woodpecker laugh? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever tried. No, that doesn't sound that much like him. It's...
Lead on.
Chill, Aranda. Chill. Volkaha balcony. Been working on my Yoda laugh. Did we get Arvak's skull? Yes, yes. Got Arvak's skulls. We'll be able to summon him. And now we're going to fast travel and summon German beer. Go back to Fort Dawnguard. Need to work on the Elmo impression some more too. I couldn't do it when Scats put me on the spot. Does German beer say anything to party snacks? Ooh, we should check. When we get sent back out to do the moth quest, we ought to swing by Throat of the World and find out. Speaking of the old, you'll be eager to see the stream on the 20th, which is your birthday. Oh! Happy almost birthday. Don't have any plans until the weekend, so you'll be around for the stream. Phone died. Did you miss anything? We got Arvak's skull. We got the Elder Scroll. Unintentional rhyme that time. We talked to German beer. We talked to Valerica. And we stopped for McDonald's on the way to Fort Dawnguard. So now we're going to go talk to Dixion. I hope he's not wearing a blindfold when we find him. Oh, he's blind, but he's cooking. That seems real safe.
I trust your journey was successful.
I've brought the Elder Squirrel.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Why? What's happened?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first
Elmo
one,
loves
I
German beer.
neglected the careful preparation required.
Elmo gonna get really pissed.
Effects.
Elmo gonna be hungover tomorrow.
Now I am paying for it.
The covering on your eyes. Are you
Blind?
cooking
Yes,
blind?
I'm afraid so.
Can anything be done to help you?
No. It will have to run its course. And there's
The
always a
care
chance I
at
may never
McDonald's,
recover.
huh?
Yes. Then we're finished.
No, there is another way.
Blind guys tend to be OP in fiction.
How much are you
Yeah.
willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
Case in point, Daredevil. What do I need to do?
I can't guarantee you'd be
Daredevil
free
and that
from
one dude in Rogue One.
Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about that, just tell me.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Explain this ritual.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark? How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the
Especially
ancestor blade,
Daredevil, yes.
an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Now he's turning the meat over while blind. Is it normal for moth priests to go blind?
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but
Moths
in
to
my
read a
case,
carol, yes.
I simply was not preparing myself.
Odd combination indeed.
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
How's a moth related to the Elder Scrolls?
Well, as I'm sure you've figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Moths barely make a sound, let alone speak.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain
I'm imagining the moths
connection
being really
with the
foul-mouthed
magic
and swearing their
that
little heads
allows
off.
the moth priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song.
And yet Lucien was completely fine when reading the scroll earlier. I think that was the joke.
Ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form.
Hello, Kaya! Everything all right
and
there?
become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
How does that help the moth
By
priest?
having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
How do I even stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find
Oh,
them,
just like my car.
because of this,
Always glowing at night and whispering
you are
apocalyptic
the
things to me.
ancestral chorus. Only one way to
Not
find
doing
out.
well, much stress, but I'll live. I hope. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. Root beer float with cookies and cream ice cream. Oh my. Also, happy birthday, Fist. Yes.
Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Oh, what is it? Don't worry, we'll find the glade.
Sorry to hear that, Kaya. I hope everything turns out fantastically well. Why am I so turned around in here? Okay. Okay, let's swing by Throat of the World. See if German beer talks with party snacks. German beer and party snacks, they ought to go together seamlessly. Indeed, happy early birthday, yes. Birthdays are good for your health. Yes, the more birthdays you have, the longer you live. Oh, look at the aurora. Super Junji Uncle showed up unannounced from Canada. Didn't have any time to clean. House smells because of the animals and your sister refusing to clean the nasty mess in her room. I'm sorry. They add years to your life. I keep forgetting this is a crossover episode.
Reach Ancestor Glade soon.
The air is thin.
Yeah, you and me both, Serana. That may or may not be a little reference to another thing I want to do on stream soon. Something I was thinking about doing, perhaps after I did my 100th Skyrim stream. Sounds really stressful, Kai. I hope everything goes well. Same. Bet German beer will love this site. Hello there! Good to see you! Summon German beer. Thank you everyone who's watching so far. Oops, I still have the free camera enabled. Whoops. Party snacks! Here, have some German beer to go with your party snacks.
As I now teach you the first word of soul tearing. Read the essence of your enemy's life force.
What is this, a crossover episode? Already told the family your mom. Already told the family mom needs to help more from the Judgy family. Said the baby needs to be out of this quote-unquote neglected house. Didn't sweep him up for one flipping week. Gosh! Apparently a nasty, horrible slop for keeping your daughter. Gosh! Uncle needs to shut his mouth. And what's he doing just showing up? He's the one who's out of line for just showing up. Godzilla!
Look up at the stars, my friend. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, among other things.
I am here for you. I'm thinking the stars look amazing tonight.
Yeah. Unkindly, Uncle can unrespectfully F off. Yes.
I do not set myself
He can find Uncle Charlie's keys right off. He can fuck the shuck up.
I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking?
Mr. Unnamed Uncle, if you're within earshot of whatever device this stream is playing on, you can shut up. You can mind your own business, and you cannot drop in unannounced. Thank you. Looks like Party Snacks has nothing to say about the German beer. Guy lives in a really nice small house with a super neat wife, one dog, and absolutely never a mess, so his expectations are very high. Well, then he should very highly expect you to tell him to shove off at any minute. I assume he's there to visit for a while if he came all the way from Canada. Fix up a snack. Enjoy. Shut the door in his face if it were your relative showing up unannounced, yeah. Or if he stays for one night, kick him out, send him home tomorrow. Excuse me, tomorrow. He's Canadian. Tell him he needs to go home tomorrow and that you're not sorry. Gonna do some push-ups. Gonna hit up the gym tomorrow myself. Gotta do more cardio. Drink some green tea and do my cardio.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Hope everything turns out alright there, Kaya. I'm sorry that's going on. Don't push yourself, man. I push myself just enough. This is the kind of guy who would call DHS on you for the house being cluttered. Came to see us and everyone in the States. If I just shut the door in his face, it would all be over. Be all over the family in minutes. Gosh. Have you told him in your most respectful and kind voice that he can go take a long walk off a short pier? If he came in telling me how to run my household, I'd tell him to fuck the shuck up. I'd go out of my way to make an even bigger mess just to irritate him. Am I even going the right way? Nope. Ha 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 ha. Turned right when I should have turned left. Oopsie-doo. Just thought I'd remind everybody that I'm a complete idiot. Showing up unannounced is not acceptable. No, it's not. Don't need the trouble that comes from talking back to him. No, not making a bigger mess. Not losing your daughter for pettiness. Oh. I'm back. What have you missed? Kaya's unruly Canadian uncle just showed up. Could have warned you. That's very rude. Yeah. Uncle sounds like a terrible, unkind word, yeah. Gee whiz. I'm going to call him Uncle Go Away. Strike! Oh! One does not simply cure madness, rather, someone just treat it. Like an arrow in the face. You know, just showing up unannounced like that is very, very out of line. He's a donkey. Everyone in the family knows he is. He's generous with his cash, so everyone puts up with it and has for decades. Wow. Cash is his compensation for being a donkey orifice. Okay. Sorry you're going through that all the same. That sucks. Say he's a donkey, but I mean he looks more like Shrek. If you could have told one of you about him visiting, it could have been a nice surprise for everyone else. Yeah. Lameo! I used to know how to get to this place. What's the matter with me? So your uncle can do whatever because he spoils everyone else? Wow. I used to know where the trailhead started for this place. Gosh. Suddenly, pineapples. Oh, you had a typo for typos. The irony.
Miracle of a song, that.
Now back off before I do something drastic.
Oh,
She doesn't have the scar.
I thought they were questioning Maik.
You're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that
Spoils
bastard
everyone,
gets you.
just never ask anything of him.
Next time
Bought
you
your
go to
daughter some
rescue
cute
someone,
outfits. Huh?
make sure it's the right person.
Maik, I thought those guys were grilling you.
It does not matter to Maik how strong or smart one is. It only matters what one can do. Where bears? Where? Bears? Men that are bears? Dragons were never gone. They were just invisible and very, very quiet. Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Traveling alone is boring and dangerous. It is nice to have company.
Always very polite to him and refuse to be rude because you don't want the smoke or fire. Kind of an untrustworthy person to be interrogating. Yeah, imagine if the Red Guards were trying to grill him and he was just feeding them absolute nonsense. Want one peaceful week. And you'll hopefully get it yet. Spoiling people just so they will keep their mouth shut. Manipulation at its finest, yeah. He's a donkey's butt. Earfuls of falsehood. That's abuse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Emotional manipulation, aka emotional abuse. I just got trolled by a troll. Okay.
Looks like we ourselves a hero.
Whoops. Okay. Vanished. The troll got me. Nothing will change. It could get better. I hope it'll get better. Need to get out of this place so people can stop threatening you and your child, yeah.
I can feel my strength returning each time I am set free from that prison. Hear now the second word of soul tearing.
Die of fright of the Dragonborn shouted
Tear your enemy's
directly in your face.
soul from its living vessel.
Precisely, you don't know that for certain. Things could get better tomorrow. Pleasantly surprise you by so doing.
Of course. It is a natural part of being. As long as you do not let it rule you, I believe it can be helpful in a way.
Just trying to be optimistic.
How so?
Well, in my case, it helps me understand what I value and what scares me. A person who never doubts themselves never really knows themselves. That is what I think anyway.
I think there's something in that. Still, I often wish I could keep my doubts from guiding my decisions quite so much.
Is there not an element of doubt in every choice?
True. I'm talking about self-doubt, though. Not deciding what I'll eat for dinner or what boots to wear.
Combat your doubts, but understand them. That is all I am saying. Our doubts are never the whole picture.
Wish I could do more to help. All I know to do is offer words of encouragement.
But never think they describe who you are or who you can be.
I suppose I do have doubts about my doubts.
Let's get indoors.
I like knowing I can talk to you about these things.
Anywhere, just out of this.
Never doubt it. Rain makes the landscape look mysterious.
I know it. Completely understandable.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, friend Dexter have some words to bring it back.
Yes, everyone's welcome to vent as needed in this chat. Yeah, and again, understandable. If you need to vent, you need to vent.
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexter said.
Well,
You've definitely taken a right.
jeez, there's an obnoxiously loud vehicle going by outside. Non-existent social skills. You and me both. I've never known how to socialize. Welcome back, Valen. Hope all is well. 3, a 4, turning into a moth tornado. A moth-nado, if you will. Okay, 2 more swarms. Berry bonanza is complete. Ooh. Being social is too draining sometimes. Yes. I'm horrendously awful at socializing in person. Need a hug so dang bad. I wish I could electronically transfer a hug to you. Having a panic attack, exhausted, back screaming, head pounding, and still have to get up and scrub the floors with bleach in hopes the smell will lessen. Gosh.
Do you need something?
Ever seen anything like this?
It's not like anything else in
Sending
Skyrim
you a
I've
digital
ever
hug.
watched,
Yes.
From now or before. There's probably groves like this all over Tamriel. Most people just don't even know what to look for.
Read the Elder Scroll of Blood.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
That felt strange.
I could see it in your eyes. You looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
It's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost
I'm sure we don't have to wander around forever with a heavy pitcher of water to get there.
Where is this Darkfall Cave?
Tired of everything. Relatable. The scrolls gave me its exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. I'm ready if you are.
I hope they're not actually waiting for me per se, but I'm sure my parents will be glad to have me back when this is all over.
I was not talking about your parents.
No? Then what did you mean?
I meant, do you have a partner?
Oh, I see. Well, yes, we're all partners here, aren't we? Partners in crime. Take that.
How dare you interrupt INIGO and Lucien's conversation? Since the pestilence nearby, I am the cure. Empire go yeet. Oh, that one vampire went flying, yes. I love it when your enemies go yeet. When they go whoop. Always rather satisfying when that happens. See your main menu for Skyrim? Ooh, it's been a while since I messed around with main menu replacers. Do tell. Wait, why does this all count as stealing? It's a hunter's camp or something? Yes, do tell, Valen, do tell.
What is it?
What do you know about Oriel's bow?
Not much. If
Satisfying.
you read any history, it shows up all the time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one.
What does it have to do with the sun?
Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I
A glass
put
of
it,
water.
the sun represents the connection
Hosted.
from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy.
What exactly does it do? Ooh,
That
that's
part I don't
lovely.
know. Once we have it, hopefully it'll be obvious. Alright then.
Been a while since I messed around with any main menu replacers. I should look some up soon. Yes, it's a very pretty screen. Very weird occurrence happened to me this morning. Oh, do tell, do tell. Morrowind. Ah. Had to chase irrigation water, so he was still doing the Dawn Guard questline. Yes! Chase irrigation water? Someone trying to build a data center in your neighborhood? Be sure to protest and say no, no, no at every step. For the love of Chuck Norris. Push back against those data centers. Why did the volcano go to anger management? So he wouldn't blow his top.
What is on your mind? I'm afraid not.
Made that one up just now. So he wouldn't raise St. Helens.
You have something to say?
So glad we have a place to both vent and laugh. Yes, you're welcome to it.
Now that is my kind of woman. Put in a good word for me, please.
You got it, Inigo.
I may come back alone when I get a moment. I must get to know this goddess better.
Well, don't try talking to her. She'll be rude to you. That's
go.
not cool.
Name's Anji, and if you try anything stupid, I won't hesitate to put an arrow in your head.
Calm down. I'm not going to hurt you.
Sorry, a girl can't be too careful out here. Like I said, name's Anji, and I've been living out here for a couple of years now.
Why live out here all by yourself?
I moved here from Helgen after
This
my family
Angie's
was
camp,
killed.
yes.
At the time, I couldn't stand to be around anyone. They all felt sorry for me, and I didn't want them to. It was my problem, not theirs. Don't be like them. Don't feel sorry for me.
Yeah, yes. Son of a farmer, so you're in charge of irrigating the crop fields. Oh, okay. Brutal how she shuts him down when he decides to flirt with her. I know, I don't like that she's rude to Inigo. Granted, Inigo's reaction is funny, but I don't like that she's mean.
Two Imperial drunks who thought they were above the law.
Want me to take care of them?
Already did. Part of the reason I'm living out here now. Thanks for offering, though.
What are those targets for?
I set up those targets a long
For
time
shooting,
ago.
you ding
I
Wallace.
shoot at them from time to time. Don't want to get
Walked into the
rusty
restroom right after you got out of bed and noticed you had a weird stain on your teeth. Ew.
That I am. You know how to use one?
Let's just say her scene would be jealous.
Well, let me know if you ever want to practice. If you need a bow, there's one on the rack to the left of the door.
I'm ready for some practice. Can I have some practice
Follow
arrows?
me to the targets and we'll begin.
Practice arrows? Practice. Practice arrows.
There we go. So it was my mother who actually taught me how to use a bow.
What's a stoner's favorite cereal? Wheaties. Hide the sweet rolls and put Inigo on a diet. Call him Skinny-Go. Making spaghetti. You guys are making me hungry.
She always said composure was the key to a successful archer.
Oh yeah, hold that thought.
If you can remain calm, even in the midst of chaos, your arrow will most likely find its target. Okay, let's see what you can do. Remember to stay within the boundaries and only use the practice arrows. I have some if you don't have any. Aim for the middle target.
Advice for a fast. Drink water when you feel hungry. Oftentimes when you feel hungry, you're actually dehydrated and craving water.
Nice shot, right on target. Now hit the target to the left.
Now what?
Try and hit the left target.
Oh.
Shoot the left.
Buffering a bit, it's not on you. Yeah, I haven't noticed any buffers on my end. Not meaning to brag.
Be careful. Great shot. Now hit the target to the right. Nice shot. Right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging.
Well, quit walking away. Ready for some more practice.
Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
Or you could just quit walking away and I wouldn't have to follow you to the targets. Did you ever think of that?
My older brother...
Yakety yak, don't talk back.
...when I was little. At the time, it was
You're
difficult
welcome.
to keep food on the table, let alone have enough left over to sell at the market. So whenever we came across more than one deer in a single location, it was imperative we kill as many as we could. If you can learn to keep your composure and trust that each shot is true, then you should be able to quickly handle multiple targets. When I tell you to...
Stuff that is about 5-ish calories, doesn't have a big hit. A lot of caffeinated drinks favor these days around 5 calories per can.
I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 8 seconds to hit each of the 3 targets. Draw string and get ready.
Ready.
1, 2, 3. Go! Be careful. You did it! All 3 targets in 8 seconds. Nice job.
Dang right I did.
Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging.
Okay. Bethesda game having a Bethesda moment. Why do you keep walking away?
Great job hitting those targets. Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
Yakety yak, don't start that. Easily burn that off just by walking around, yes. Oh yeah, 5 calories is nothing. Ooh. Excuse me. Carjo, that's a terrible place to be standing.
Oftentimes you won't be able to get as close to your prey as you'd like, and you'll have to settle with a long shot. However, with such a long shot, it's more than likely
And she waddled
that a long
away.
shot you'll
Waddle,
be able
waddle.
to take before your prey runs off. If you find yourself in such a situation, then you need to make your shot count. Oh. Don't rush your shot. Crouch down, get comfortable, and take aim. Okay, your turn. Try and hit the target way in the back, far behind the other 3. Remember to take your time and make your shot count.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Well. She gonna tell me if I'm hitting it or not?
Nice shot, right on target.
Imagine if she shot Carjo and he began attacking her.
Next time we'll make it a little more challenging.
Easily drink black coffee and I live on sweetened tea. Do 16-hour fast. Yes. Gone 3.5 weeks without drinking any sort of soda and you're happy about that. Yes. Having a really bad buffer on your end. Eey. I haven't noticed anything on this end. For once my internet has decided not to screw me over. That's because your stretch marks itch, meaning you're getting even. Oh boy. Sounds painful.
Huh? Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
Trying to find the dang practice arrows.
We've talked about composure, speed, and precision. Now it's time to use all 3 at once.
Don't really have internet, just data. Okay. Started having chest pain in high school. Oh gosh. Aha.
I'm warning you now. This challenge will be quite difficult. Just remember everything I've taught you, and you should be able to
I hope everything turns out all right there,
Take you
Kaya.
to
Keep us
surprise,
posted.
But that's what practice is all about. When I tell you to, try and hit all 4 targets in 10 seconds. I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready.
I was born ready.
1, 2, 3. Go! Be careful.
You be careful.
Time's up. Better luck next time. Need something? Sure.
324.
I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Hey, watch it!
Dang Angie and a dang archery lesson.
Time's up. Better luck next time.
I never tried it at that time. I have just the opposite problem. I'm really, really skinny and can't gain weight to save my life.
Yeah? Sure.
Oh, I always get hung up on this part for a while.
I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Hey, watch it!
Why is she telling me, hey, watch it, like I just committed a crime or something?
Time's up. Better luck next time.
Metabolism goes into overdrive anytime you eat something. Yeah, relatable. I'm a freaking wood chipper when it comes to digesting stuff. Didn't hit 100 pounds till your freshman year of high school. Wow. I had complete strangers ask if my parents were even feeding me. Not even in a legitimately concerned sense, but in a sense of they were like joking and they thought it was funny that I was so skinny. Are your parents feeding you? Okay, sorry about that, Animus. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Exercising more often on top of your intermittent fasting. Mental health has gotten quite a bit better. Thank you. Makes NPCs flee in terror when you quick save next to them. Part of your brain that tells me your phone never fully developed, so you would constantly eat food whenever you could. Wow. Human garbage disposal unit. That's actually awful. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? And if Scats was here, he'd say, "Love that chicken from Popeyes!"
Until next time.
Zayla just poised and ready with her little dagger. Anyone heard anything about, knew about INIGO or SBC? Last any of us heard from SBC, he's still working on INIGO, but he's only able to do it a little bit at a time. Not as much as he would like to, unfortunately. He'll just get to it when he can. Real life has been very unkind to him in ways he hasn't talked about in great detail. So, all we can do is wait, and he'll get to it when he can get to it.
Draw string and get ready.
I know when and if he's ever able to release the next big update for INIGO, it will be well worth the wait.
2, 3. Go! Hey,
You watch it. That faraway target always throws me. I'm never sure where the arrow's hitting.
You did it.
Oh, there we go.
All 4 targets in 10 seconds. Nice job.
Gotta use all these perk points I keep saving up. And once again, I'm on my way to maxing out the archery skill in a hurry. Medication for years to help correct it. Wow. 9 pounds at birth, which was 19 pounds at pets. Wow. Keeps you distracted from thinking about being hungry, yeah. 7 pounds at 9 months old, and mom was so much to drug. Oh gosh.
Yes? I think I've taught you everything I know. You might even be as good as me now. Kind of scary if I think about it.
Thanks for helping me
It
out.
was my pleasure. It's not often I get visitors out here, let alone friendly ones. Thanks for sticking around and keeping me company.
Well, if we could
It was
tron
nice to
Angie
finally
into the
meet
real
someone
world,
out
I
there
could
who
teach her a
doesn't
thing or
rob
two
you
about
to
shooting
pick
air
up the
rifles.
bed. I know it isn't much.
6
but
foot
here,
5, I don't think
take
I'll
this
do
bow.
54 pounds,
It
but
was
I
given
know
to me by my
I
family.
could stand to lose the weight and
It's
replace it
special
with
to me,
muscle.
but brings back too many painful
The
memories.
hardest part of going to the gym is just starting out.
Remember,
Once you get those first couple of sessions in at the gym, you'll fall into a groove and you'll start to enjoy going. Honest to goodness. Still always keep taking medication. Gosh. Healthy weight for that height. Can be, yeah.
you don't need to see your arrow hit before moving on to your... target. Trust your shot is true.
Shazam!
6'1" and 198. Ah. Wish I could gain some muscle mass and look at all proportionately correct to my own height. I'm really tall and really, really skinny. You could pick me up and throw me like a javelin. Kung Fu Panda. Gosh, that's rude. People are mean. Speaking of which, if Angie talks to Inigo, she's going to be mean.
Excuse me.
What is it, Khajiit?
You enjoy archery, yes? Maybe we could go hunting together sometime.
Nah, I don't think so.
Go on. You never know, it could be fun.
Get out of my face.
Okay, okay. I think she likes me.
Oh. Poor Inigo.
What is on your mind? No. Yes, my friend.
Otherwise you wouldn't go on your own.
Okay.
When I first started going years ago, I was going with my dad. And after a while, he decided he wasn't into it and he canceled his membership. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep going by myself. But again, I started taking my Bluetooth earbuds with me. He wasn't even being creepy. Yeah, indeed. I would take my Bluetooth earbuds with me. My dad first started going only intermittently. But before he quit altogether, he saw me putting in my Bluetooth earbuds. And he said, why do you do that? You should talk to some of these people and get to know them. And I said, why? He was, okay, never mind then. Wow, Inigo needs some water after being shot down like that. Yeah. He was very polite and she was rude right back to him. Why is this bow laying on the ground here? Close enough. It's okay, Inigo.
This girl is fantastic. She doesn't seem to know I exist.
Oh.
What is on your mind? What's next?
Inigo, we'll go find you somebody who appreciates you. Okay, where are we going now? Oh, Darkfall Cave.
Right behind you.
Is there anything else we say to Serana?
Right then.
Oh, here we go. Gonna be wandering around in this place for a long dang time. It would have been nice if eventually Angie came around and started being nicer to Inigo. Compared you to Baymax from Big Hero 6? Oh, playful banter between friends. Okay, that started out sounding really rude. I got called broom handle and stick and twig all the time for being so skinny. Rare occasions you do end up getting weight, you also end up hating it. Oh. Well, as skinny as I am, again, I've had a disproportionately flabby, rounded stomach for many years that I'm fighting back against and making good progress. So again, I've been doing cardio at the gym, going for a long time on the elliptical at a very high resistance level. And before I go to the gym to do that, about 20 or 30 minutes ahead of time, I drink a cup of green tea. Not like the measurement of a cup, I mean like a mug of green tea. I quit doing late night snacking, except for occasionally having a couple of scrambled eggs as a late night snack. What else did I do differently? I've dialed way back on the sugar intake. Not eating candy or drinking soda. And damn it, my stomach's starting to flatten out. Made the dietary changes and added cardio to my gym routine. For me, the dietary changes alone didn't work. Can't sit around and be sedentary. Gotta go get in the cardio. Does the tea help? Yeah. In my experience, the green tea does make a difference. You can't sweeten the green tea. You can't dump a ton of sugar or honey into it. You have to drink it plain, unsweetened. So it doesn't taste bad. It just tastes very, very, well, plain, even boring. It doesn't taste bad, it tastes boring. It's like water with a slight addition of flavor. Like somebody poured water while mildly thinking about tea. What is up with the body launches tonight? I don't know. Enemies go yeet, they fly off their feet. I'm an Argonian and Inigo's a Khajiit. Not the tea itself, there's something in the leaf itself. Drink some green tea extract and they're helping tremendously. Good. Good. They have catechins, catechins. I think it's pronounced catechins, but I could be wrong. Cold here where you're at. Rainy, but gotta check water periodically. Oh dear. Some teas are naturally sweet, so I'm sure those could still work. No need for added sugar. Yeah. I just know green tea in particular has a high concentration of the catechins that help burn the visceral fat, that is, fat around the organs. And eating about 15 or so walnut halves daily can help with it too. The walnuts didn't seem to agree with my stomach, so I haven't eaten walnuts in a while, but I've kept drinking the green tea on a daily basis. Ooh, all this talk about different drinks and foods making me hungry. After tonight's stream, I might do what I do and make myself a couple of late-night scrambled eggs. Stop giving me pizza ads! Well, if you're talking about pizza, now you're just going to see more and more pizza ads.
Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza absolutely.
Oh, guess that's where we come out later. I thought for sure there was going to be a chest hidden back here. Now I'm disappointed. Send the pizza ads to me. Is it time to start spamming chat with pizza? Sure, just jump right in there, Serrana. Flipping Domino's ads 3 times in a row.
Hang on.
Whoa. What is it with this fog effect? It's like I'm still underwater.
Didn't even put up a proper fight.
Domino's pizza ads. The Domino's close to me has always been really, really good. They always have really good garlicky, buttery, herb-enriched crust. Diet consists of salad with avocado and mixed nuts, whole wheat pastas, water, light Greek yogurt, and granola. I was hoping some of you would catch that Krusty Krab pizza joke. Whoa! Smell of rain, yeah, is lovely. Okay, right there. It's like I was still underwater. That's weird. Ooh, SpongeBob was hyped for that Krusty Krab pizza. Why is it like I'm underwater when I'm not underwater? I'm not under the water, so stop telling me I'm underwater. Hey, water, I'm not under you. Stop telling me I'm under you. I'm not. Thank you. Hey, game, I'm not underwater. What is something you shouldn't think tastes good, but you still do? Apparently a common thing for Americans is root beer. Apparently that's what toothpaste tastes like in Europe. So Europeans scratch their heads. Why do you have toothpaste-flavored soda? Godzilla has water in his eyes, apparently. Yes, must be before he comes up out of the ocean to destroy Tokyo for the 10th time. Seems to be working now. Ah, the rare bug in that area. Okay. Just trying to eat one of them, game. Did we give INIGO a spider egg yet this playthrough? I don't remember. Ooh, lockpick. Coin purse.
Why would anyone want to set up camp here?
I am here for you. If there's trouble, come get me.
Whoops.
What is on your mind? You lead, I follow. How are you doing, my friend?
I meant to say I need to trade some things with you. Toothpaste flavored soda. Yeah, apparently root beer here in America just tastes like toothpaste to people from Europe. Strange flavor to make toothpaste. Apparently what we consider root beer soda here in America is just toothpaste flavor to people from Europe. INIGO, have a spider egg. Do I have any more sweet rolls to give you? Not at the moment.
What's next?
Used to eat small rocks and drywall? Wow. Does this mean that Europeans have a mint-flavored soda we don't know about? Why am I going this way? This isn't even the right way. Is it? I think I was supposed to go further down the incline. Well, I'm checking out this way anyway, so yeah. Or like I've wondered, we have so many Chinese restaurants in here that are literally just making stuff up. If you actually go to China and order General Tso's chicken, they have no idea what you're talking about. Who is this general? And why is this particular type of chicken named after him? So that made me wonder if there were questionable American-themed restaurants in China. Oh wait, they probably already have that and it's called McDonald's. That's the way back out. Okay. Brain wasn't working right. And you were also 6 years old. Oh.
Kill Miko.
Sorry, Lucien. You wouldn't think so, but bread has a major factor in weight gain. Cut down nearly all bread. Yeah. But the range you too much, you intentionally hit yourself in the face. Don't know why that was a thing, but apparently that's... Wow. Most American Chinese food was made up. Not traditional in the slightest. It was an approximation using what was available. Yeah. An approximation made by people who just wanted to sell stuff. And I know we already said it again earlier this stream, but Taco Bell is not Mexican food. That's greasy American fast food. Diarrhea-inducing fast food, pretending to be Mexican food. Remember prank calling McDonald's in middle school? Boy, I'm getting hungry. Tempted to just eat a mouthful of peanut butter for a quick bite of protein or something. Ice and Jam, right here on YouTube, uses sound clips of Shia Gorath to prank call pizza places. It was pretty funny. Drywall eating was one particular hallway corner. It was mostly due to stress because you were chewing on it. Had nightmares and didn't want to bother your parents at all.
Come forward.
Mang, when you watch your stream, do you have... When do you watch your stream? I try to watch it whenever you say you're going to do it after my stream. And again, like you said last night, you fellas, are you planning on streaming tonight? I can certainly try to watch it tonight. I'm actually getting kind of hungry myself. I'm about ready to go get something to eat. Gelabor!
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor.
Taco Bell was originally a hot dog restaurant, and the ground beef is the same recipe they use for their chili dogs. Huh. This cave is a temple to Ariel.
Oriel, Oriel, Alkosh, Akatosh. So many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow Elves? You're a farmer?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a...
Okay, you are planning on streaming tonight, okay.
Those twisted creatures you call
I might go get something to eat in a little bit and come watch your stream then. Well, let's at least talk with Gelabor, because Gelabor's a cool dude. Dialed a random number, and right as the woman picked up, your mom put on the voice of a toddler and said, "How do you make a peanut butter jelly sandwich?" Imagine being the last snow elf alive and your name is Gelabor. Sounds more interesting than being named like Tim. Apologies if there's anyone named Tim watching this stream. There are some who would call me Tim.
Of course. You're here for Oriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
Big patches of teeth marks on the drywall. What type of assistance do you need? How did you know?
For the thousands of years I've served as the Chantry's sentinel, there hasn't been a single visitor here for any other reason. They request Oriel's bow, and I request their
Proper
assistance.
snow elf ruins.
It's been repeated
Tiny
so many
Tim.
times. I can't imagine it any other
Tiptoe
way.
through the window. Something, something. Please don't murder me.
I need you to kill Archcurate Bertha, my brother.
Tiptoe through the tulips with me.
What's your name, sweetie? And your mom said Tammy. 41 degrees Fahrenheit and raining. Gee whiz.
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer...
Imagine I'm standing there talking with Gelabor and singing Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
I just don't know why Oriel...
Oh my, this child is actually insane.
They swept into the Chantry without warning and began killing everyone without pause.
Didn't you fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't even know if he's alive?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a knight paladin of Oriel. And an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Waistline?
Yes, let me show you.
Ah, he knows the way.
Tiptoe in the battle. Through the war zone. That's where I'll be.
Needs a lyric about a tactical nuke. Need a mod that plays songs when you pass through the flower field mod. While I frolic. Like,
Tiptoe through the tulip.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Oriel
to see Caden travel with you. Okay. Yeah, I might come watch that in a little bit.
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
Don't be rude.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
What did Thor wear under his jeans? Thunder pants. There
are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
Need to refill this at each way shrine.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Gillibor's cool. I wish they'd given him more to do.
I expected as much.
Who are the special prelates you mentioned?
They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties.
Good, they should be able to help us.
I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum.
What is the Chantry of Auriel?
This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worship.
How to get a farm girl to marry you.
The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat.
First attract.
Our empire had temples to some of the other deities.
That's a good one. I need to tell that to my sister.
Yffrey and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines.
The way shrines are part of the Chantry, then.
Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here.
Who were your people?
We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords.
Talk about bipolar weather.
Ancestral home.
It appears the Nords won.
In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race.
Everyone couldn't have possibly agreed to that.
There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain.
What turned your people into the betrayed?
I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin. Certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here.
Same, I like it to be a little on the cool side where I'm sleeping.
It was too late for us to even attempt to intervene.
Nobody knows where they came from or where they went. What has 5 toes but isn't your foot?
Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Verther and myself are the only 2 snow elves that remain.
Serana, don't make me put on Cotton Eye Joe!
May Auriel watch over you.
Poor Serana.
Questions? I expected as much.
Serana, sweetie, are you trying to tell us something?
Questions?
I like how her head stays locked onto me as the rest of her body turns like her neck's gonna snap.
Questions? I expected as much.
I'm not gonna intervene, I'm just gonna see how long this goes on. Serana's doing the two-step.
Questions? I expected as much.
Oh, I have questions, alright. Why do NASCAR drivers have a hard time getting a date?
I expected.
Because they're always driving fast and turning left. And there's only one seat in their car.
Questions?
Because they always swipe left. I was close.
Questions? I expected.
Do something! She got a hold of the moon, sugar!
Questions?
Serana, please pace somewhere else. How long is this gonna go on?
Questions? I expected as much. Questions? I expected as much.
Oh, I have questions, alright.
Questions?
Look how normal everyone's acting by comparison.
Questions? I expected as much.
Sometimes drawing a weapon stops it, but it just continues.
Questions? I expected.
Pick a direction, Serana, indeed. Oh, there we go. Well, on that bizarre note, I am getting really, really hungry, so if it's cool with everybody, I might end the stream a little bit earlier than normal. You're back. What is Serana doing? Serana was tempting me to play the song Cotton Eye Joe if I wasn't worried about YouTube jumping all over me for playing copyrighted music. Oh well. I think I'm going to save right there, and we'll save the Forgotten Vale for the beginning of the next stream, because the Forgotten Vale is absolutely epic and amazing and beautiful. So I think if it's cool with everybody, I'm going to call it a night there so I can get something to eat before it gets too terribly late. I am really, really hungry. That is one confusing way to end the stream. Get some food, hon. Oh, don't make me hug you. Just started yours? Yes, I'll try to come watch your stream while I'm cooking, so apologies if my commentary is intermittent. Yes, everyone, please consider going and watching Valen's stream as I sign off. Thank you, everyone, very, very much for being here. Thank you, as always, for the conversation. You are all awesome. Hope to see you all back here. Thank you to all regular viewers and new viewers alike. Hope to see you all back here on the next one. I'm thinking about doing some Halo streams after I get my 100th Skyrim stream done. I've been wanting to do another legendary playthrough of Halo 3 in particular, so maybe we'll be doing that soon. But I think I'll save that again for after Skyrim stream number 100. Everybody have an excellent, excellent night. Thank you for being here. You are all awesome. You are all wonderful. Have a great, great Monday. Talk to you soon. Oh, now you show up, Scats. Oh, Scats, what comedic timing on your time. It's okay, I can stay and talk for a little bit. Scats, have you been waiting this whole time to make a joke? Yeah, we were just concluding for the night. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? You can take a hint. Have you been Have you been sitting here just waiting to make that joke? Miss Serrana doing the two-step. Well, Scat, you get an A+ for comedic timing, I'll give you that much. Ugh. Oh yes, everyone, your timing is amazing as always. Yes, it is. Yes, everyone watching, please do go consider watching Valen's stream. Valen also has a lot of interesting and, as Valen said, even wacky, interesting mods. Either this was complete coincidence or he absolutely was. Timing is amazing as always, yes. Yes, Scats, I was just wrapping up. I'm actually really, really hungry, so I'm ending a little bit earlier than normal so I can cook a little something up in the kitchen. Hope you are doing well, good sir. All is peaceful and quiet here. Only 12:39 a.m. Take it again from the top, please. Well, it all started with me opening my eyes and Rayloff saying, "Hey, you're finally awake." And then the horse thief sitting next to him was asking where we were being taken. And he asked what was wrong with the guy sitting across from him who was wearing a gag. And Rayloff was like, hey, you're talking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the wannabe True High King. And the one and the two. And then the would-be horse thief tried to run. Okay, sign off, please. All right. Good to see you, man. I'll try to make your next stream. I was busy today. Everyone, please consider go watching Valen's stream. Sure to click on Valen's channel a little further up in chat. Have an excellent rest of your night. Absolutely wonderful talking with you all as always. Take care.